All right, so I found these in my trunk, and I think they're gonna work pretty good on this car. I'm gonna try them out, see how they work. They're pretty cool. Some little tire stoppers right here for the wheels, so the car doesn't roll back or forward, whichever way you intend of using these. Alright, so I removed the cover from the catalytic converter, and here's the cover, and here's 1, 2, and then 3 and 4 bolts on the other side. So these 2 bolts right here I have to remove. So I have to remove the pipe from the cat back, and these bolts look super rusted, and I believe it's going to be a big of a challenge to remove those bolts. They might end up breaking due to the rust. I already know how that goes. Alright, here we have the HKS old exhaust that came out. It's not the high power, it's actually a different brand. I tried looking up the serial number online and I couldn't find it for sale, so that's why I went with a different option. And the reason I removed it is because it has these holes right here. It has a couple more on the other side, and that is just bad all around. Exhaust leaks and fumes getting into the cabin. So my worst fears were confirmed. The bolts ended up breaking on this side and the other side. Let me show you guys real quick. You see, the bolts are so rusted that it ended up breaking as I tried to take it off. The other side came off fine, but I did put some penetrator and it still ended up breaking. They were a pain to remove, but yeah, now I gotta grind down the bolts and drill them out, so we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you the new exhaust I got right here compared to the old one, and these flanges right here seem to line up with the new exhaust. They look like they're about in the same place, so we'll see how that goes. They look pretty symmetrical, so hopefully everything goes well. If not, I'm going to have to take it to a muffler shop, but so far they look good. Obviously this one's a lot smaller than the other one, and I kind of didn't like that. I thought they're going to be the same size, but I'm okay with that. And what I have here is an ISR exhaust, and let me show you guys something right here. So this one has this flange right here, as you guys can see. This one does not have the bolt hole for the bolt that has a ground, and I'll show you guys that in a bit. There's like a flange that has like a connection for a ground, and that one doesn't have it. So yeah, let me show you. You see this right here? The other one doesn't have that, so I don't know how I'm gonna get around that. I don't even know what that ground is for, but I'll have to figure that out. Hopefully the muffler shop could wind something up for me and make it work. But I believe this exhaust, I'm gonna toss it. I'm not quite sure yet. The welds look pretty good, not too bad, like if I know much about welding. But as you guys saw, I managed to take off the exhaust, and now I'm going to use my Dremel to trim out the bolts that I showed you. I'll show you guys a little bit better right now, but I need to trim those out, and I need to drill through it in order to get the new exhaust in. And before I do that, I gotta have my safety glasses on, and we are gonna use these Mechanics Wear gloves. Shout out to Mechanics Wear. They actually gave us these gloves when we went to go do the photo shoot for the Skyline in front of the warehouse. So thank you Mechanics Wear. All right, so here is the damage. As you guys could see, this one is still on, the other side broke. So what I have to do now is trim both of them down as much as I could, take my drill and drill these suckers out, so that way I could bolt the new exhaust on from the front and back with the new hardware that I got. Another thing that kind of caught me off guard is, I showed you guys earlier, the exhaust has a screw with a ground wire running through it. As you guys can see right here, there is a screw and there is a ground wire running through it. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that, or how I'm going to make that work or fit, but I don't know. I gotta do some research on this, or maybe go to a muffler shop and get this welded on somehow. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna run it without it, and then hopefully all is well. So next step is trim those down, drill them out. Hopefully all goes good, or I'm gonna have to drive it like this to a muffler shop. So about 30 minutes of drilling and all the metal all over the floor, if you guys can see that. I finally got the holes drilled through, and I think the exhaust is, I'm just gonna wipe it down, and then I think the exhaust is ready to go on. I broke a couple drill bits. Just a tip for you guys, if you guys are drilling, especially doing this exact job and doing drilling through that, I would suggest using some type of WD-40 or lubricant. So that way it drills through a lot easier. I learned that the hard way. I tried it and it drilled so much easier and a lot faster. If not, I would have still been here trying to drill through it. But besides that, the holes are drilled. Now I just need to clean it up and connect the new exhaust. All right, now I'm just gonna wipe this thing off. Show you guys what the car sounds like without the exhaust. Oh man, this is not good. Rusted, broke off. Let me show you guys what it sounds like. All right, so the exhaust is on and I ran into two little problems. The first one is I cannot get this off. So I drilled 2 holes and I'm trying to pick it out. I tried getting it off with my hand. I couldn't do it and I couldn't figure out another way to do it. So I just thought maybe just drill through it and use my pick tool to pull it out, and it's still not coming out. It's kind of tough. So I might have to drill 2 more holes on there. The second part is that the hanger on the left doesn't sit right. That's why the exhaust is sitting kind of funny right now. So I do have to take it to a muffler shop to get that fixed. It wasn't going into the rubber grommet. It was too tight and I couldn't get it to fit. So I just got to take it to a muffler shop. I had to drill 4 holes to get this thing out. It wasn't budging, and I stuck my little pick tool in there to pull it out little by little, and it finally came off. Alright, since the car is up, I'm gonna end up doing an oil change. I got the Pitwork oil filter, and this is the part number for RB20 DET. This is what came with the car originally. I managed to find it, and I ordered a couple. I also got this Greddy drain bolt with the magnetic tip on there. I'm gonna swap it out. It's leaking a little bit of oil through the drain plug, so I'm pretty sure it was a crush washer, and this one comes with it, so we're good. I'm going with Mobile One 1030. I mean, I'm new to these engines, so hopefully that's the right one. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think Nissan recommends 7.65 by 30, but they don't have that in America, so I'm gonna run with this bad boy right here and some shop towels. All right, so we couldn't get this oil filter off because it was too tight. So what we ended up doing is using sandpaper and wrapping it around this, and it actually came off. So this is a new oil filter compared to the 300ZX one that I used previously. Guys, the exhaust is finally on. It is a little bit sideways right now. That hanger up there, the rubber piece was too short, so it wasn't reaching, so I'm gonna have to take it to a muffler shop to get that aligned, or make the flange a little bit bigger enough to go into the hole and have it fit perfect. But the exhaust is on. I mean, it's a little bit smaller than the other one, but I guess that'll work. The tone it has and the noise is amazing, especially at startup. This thing sounds like a beast. And then the cabin noise, it just sounds so good. I need to take it to the muffler shop, get that fixed, check out that grounding issue. I managed to tie it around one of the rods. It actually stayed in place, contacting the metal. Hopefully that helps out for now until I go to the muffler shop and find a way to get that fixed. In the meantime, I'm not going to drive the car. I'm going to let it sit here. I'm waiting for a piece for the car. I ordered it, so I'm gonna have to put that on, wait till that gets here probably next week, and then once that's here, I'm gonna go ahead and take the car to the muffler shop and have them fix that one rod to go into place and center out the exhaust. And I'm gonna do a drive right now and see how it sounds. It has like a super deep tone to it. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It actually sounds pretty good. I mean, I'm running out of battery right now, so I'm probably gonna stop recording. Sorry I couldn't show you guys, but I'll show you guys for sure on the next video on the way to the muffler shop. But once again, thank you guys for watching. Ed Range